So as we get closer to Season 6, we're going to start seeing a lot more leaks in regards to what is to come. The current expected date for Season 6 is at the beginning of October. I believe it's October 2nd or the 5th. And as we get closer, there's going to be a lot more things happening in Fortnite. As you guys know, currently we have the Cube event, the Purple Cube event, which we've been live covering, by the way, and we've made several videos on that and what is happening in regards to that cube, which is crazy, guys. It is now like over by Greasy, which it's really, made its way from Paradise all the way over to Greasy, and I think it's, going to start moving up north now, and I think it's going to go towards Loot Lake, to be honest, and that's what we're going to be talking about today in today's video. But before we go any further into it, and by the way, you don't want to miss out on this stuff is literally insane. We're actually going to be taking a look at the Season 6 map, but before we get any further into that, guys, make sure to smash that like button. Let's shoot for 1,000 likes. That's 1000. It really is very easy. It takes half a second and it helps us out tremendously, more than you guys think. As a YouTuber, it really helps out, guys, so please hit that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications, and actually, as soon as this video hits 1,000 likes, and then at 1,500 likes, we're gonna give away starter pack number 3 to somebody that comments down saying that they need it in the comment section below. And of course, you have to do a couple things. You have to smash that like button, you have to be subscribed to the channel, and also in your comment you have to leave your Twitter or your Instagram included so that we know who to reach out to. Like, instead of just replying to the comment, which, by the way, we will reply to the comment, we'll actually pin you at the top so that everybody can see that we actually selected a winner and it's an actual real giveaway. And then we're going to reach out to you on your Twitter or Instagram like we have for these people up on screen right now. We'll reach out to you, we'll give you the appropriate means to buy yourself a starter pack number 3, and also make sure you follow us over on the Carnage Clan Twitter. That's where we give away new skins that come out. Whenever the item shop updates with a brand new skin, we typically, if it's a really cool skin, we typically give it away. We do a giveaway on there. We've done lots and lots, literally like 15 to 20 of those over on the Carnage Clan Twitter in the last couple of months, so definitely go over and follow us there. Now, let's go ahead and get right into today's video, guys. Today, we're gonna be taking a look at the Season 6 map, and it's crazy. I don't even think you guys are ready for it. Season 6 is going to have a lot, and I think that they are doing this because it has to compete with so many big titles coming up in October, 2 of which being Call of Duty Black Ops 4, which also has its own Battle Royale mode called Blackout, and then also we have Red Dead Redemption, which is going to be massive. Those are 2 massive games that Fortnite has to compete with for relevancy, and obviously Fortnite has been on somewhat of a decline, if not a decline, kind of just plateauing, where people are kind of getting frustrated with the game. They don't like necessarily updates that Fortnite's putting in, and they're just kind of, it's just kind of plateauing a little bit compared to where it was a couple months ago. It's still definitely hyped, don't get me wrong, but they have to step their game up. They have to do something crazy and wild in order to keep people's attention, and this lines up perfectly because this will line up for the beginning of October. Now, here's the deal. Currently, we have this purple cube on the move, this alien cube, lightning cube, whatever you want to call it. It is over by Greasy. It's starting to head up north, and it's actually going to probably go right through this house right now, just completely destroy this house, and it's going to keep going up north most likely. We don't know exactly, but I think that it's going to make its way to Loot Lake, and after you see this image for Season 6 map, I think you're going to know why, because Loot Lake has been controversial for quite some time. It's kind of a, like, less popular, even though there's some strategic moments where it's really makes for great gameplay, and, like, it's good for some little things. It's kind of an annoyance. It's just open, it's barren, it's annoying to get around. Really, nobody fights there, nobody drops there. It's just kind of this awkward place that everybody kind of, for the most part, wants removed. And I think that's what we're going to be actually getting in Season 6, guys. So for those that do like Loot Lake, spend your time there, build yourself up a nice little hotel, enjoy the view, because I think it's coming to an end. And let's go ahead and jump right in to the image for Season 6 map. Here it is, guys. This is it. Now, we're going to be picking this apart step by step because I know there's a lot going on here, and you're going to have to kind of dissect this slowly but surely. The first thing that we're going to start off with is that gigantic crack, that huge, like, it's almost like a lightning bolt hit the middle of the map and just blew cracks all throughout the entire map. The only direction that a crack doesn't go is west by tilted over to Snobby. That, like, it's not affected at all, so that's kind of interesting. But regardless, we got these massive cracks going in almost every direction, and some of these cracks, it appears that they've even been filled in with water. And the water, however, is a different color than like what Loot Lake looked like, and kind of matches the color of water on the exterior of the map, which is very, very interesting. It's almost like it's a different, like, depth or something. Maybe that water is water that that you can't go into. Maybe they're adding a whole new mechanic where, in fact, you're able to swim now in Fortnite, and you're actually able to jump into the water, and like that's a whole new aspect of the game. But that's one thing you should notice. A lot of these parts are filled in. You can even see here, like, this little crack kind of goes right through this mountain. So there's gonna be a cool little canyon over on this mountain. And then there's, you know, it goes down through Paradise. It goes right by the little lagoon there. It also goes out by the Hero's Castle and goes that one actually connects into the ocean. And if you didn't notice, there's also a crack over here in Paradise. This one is not connected to any of the other cracks, which is even more interesting. It's almost like something really weird's happening here, because that doesn't make any sense. There's a crack that's just chilling there and it's not connected to anything else, which is very interesting. And there's actually another one up by Risky Reels, which is kind of harder to see, but you can also see there's an indent with a little bit of a crack that goes into the map that's not connected to anything else. So it's like, what caused that one specifically? So anyways, then there's another one that goes up by Risky Reels, and there's one that goes, you know, up towards the past Lazy to its left. And then we have this massive like lagoon / lake over by Junk, and it's actually destroyed part of that little factory movie set that's just northeast of Junk Junction. And this one barely reaches to the outside ocean. And on top of that, it actually has volcanoes in there. That's going to be a whole new point of interest, I can guarantee. It's a brand new POI, a new location, and it also seems like there's like a little lagoon to its right. There's a lot going on. Like, there is a lot changed here. A lot of small details that we're not going to be even able to cover, and there's probably things that I've missed. But there's definitely going to be some volcanoes there, guys. And unfortunately, it didn't destroy Pleasant Park, which is exciting. But then let's go ahead and move over to Snobby. As you can see, Snobby Shores is a completely new POI. It is, in fact, completely iced over. There's snow. It's frozen. We knew this was going to happen eventually, especially after they introduced the desert, which was called Paradise Palms. I don't know, actually, if you made it to this point in the video also, let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below what you think they're going to call this place. Is it going to remain as Snobby Shores, or is it going to be like Snobby Snows, or like Snobby, I don't know, I'm corny when it comes to that kind of stuff, but let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below on what you think the new name will be. But as you can see, it makes sense because the Viking Mountain actually is currently snowing. It's snowing there already, and now you can see it's completely snowed over, it's iced over. That makes sense, so it kind of gives credibility to this whole Season 6 map leak. And then you can also see, if you look very closely, the outline of Snobby Shores is kind of still there. It looks like at least some of the buildings are there. Some of them might actually be gone, but they're kind of outlined, so it's almost like someone did some snow shoveling or snow blowing, because you can see the grass, which is kind of interesting. I don't know what that's all about, but definitely interesting. Then you can see down here by Greasy, we have part of the crack going right by Greasy and creating a whole new dynamic for Greasy. It's created like a massive river or stream, which I can't wait to see. And if to give you a kind of a perspective, if you look at the actual river that, you know, was there that led up to the original Loot Lake, that river is relatively large. Like, when you're actually standing in it, it's kind of like lengthy. To give you perspective, look at the difference between that one, the Loot Lake River, and the new river. That is huge. That is a very big river. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays out. And I don't know how they're gonna do it. Like, I don't know if this is flat, or like the only way to get across these different cracks is by building, which could be problematic in my opinion, because I feel like people might camp on the sides of these massive cracks, which isn't a good thing, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Then we also have over here, we have another crack that goes over actually to Dusty, kind of cracks over, you know, in front of Dusty to this little like mountain, and then it also comes all the way down to Paradise and kind of creates a whole new aspect of getting from the fields to Paradise, which is going to be very interesting. And then we have some interesting stuff going on up here in the north. We have what appears to be a whole new kind of environment, or kind of like, you know, we have the desert, we have the winter snow iced over area now, and now it appears that we have somewhat of a foggy area up here north, which could add a whole new dynamic. It might be harder to see, more, you know, easier to hide. It's going to be kind of misty and dark and foggy when you go into this area. It doesn't look like really anything is inside of that area, which is kind of interesting. So it looks like just like, I don't know who would go up there, to be honest. honest, but I feel like there needs to be something to spark interest to go or land there. But, you know, definitely interesting. And then there's water and stuff there too. It's almost like cracked the entire part of the map, and the ocean is kind of coming into the map now, which is really interesting. But definitely a lot going on here, guys. Like I said, it's going to be very exciting to see if this is the actual map for Season 6. It is almost too realistic to not believe. You know, if this is fake, whoever made this did a fantastic job. I don't think this is fake, just on how well it's done. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below, guys, though. I'm curious to see what you have to say. Maybe you know something that I don't know. Maybe it is fake. Maybe, you know, there was a Reddit post or something that kind of got brushed over and nobody saw. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But people are talking about this map, and it's going to be very interesting. So definitely share it with your friends, guys. Drop a like on today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Turn on post notifications. Follow us over on the Carnage Clan Twitter, and we'll talk to you all in the next one.